Hello. Today I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of my new application, FlightGauge. FlightGauge works with Flight Simulator 10 and Lockheed Martin's Prepar3D, and what it does is it basically replicates the major instrumentation of the aircraft. FlightGauge is available for tablets within the range of 7 and 10 inches, and just like FlightMap, my other application. And so I'll give you a quick look. So right now I've got FlightGauge sitting here ready to launch. It's just a simple launch screen right now, but I'll go ahead and click the launch button. And now the gauges are visible, and they are connected to Flight Simulator and fully animated. Right now I'm heading about 240 down in Florida, making a nice flight over there towards Key West, and I've got all my instrumentation here all set up. So I'll show you a little example of some of the engine gauges. So if I were to pull the throttle back, you'll see the RPM gauge drop. You also see the fuel flow and the manifold pressure drop. If I bring it back up, you'll see the all come back up. I've also added the heading bug, so if you were to adjust the autopilot, say to 300 here, then you look over here on the screen, it has moved to 300 and the airplane is now banking to that location. Now let me go ahead and find the airport I was going to again. There we go. Back to auto. So it's about 240 is where I need to go in order to get back in line for that. So I'll go ahead and redial 240. There we go. And FlightGauge is following suit. So, I mean, there's not a lot of interaction with FlightGauge in this version. The first version, I just wanted to get a lot of the gauges done. Nothing is clickable or anything like that, but everything does connect to the simulator and follow suit. There is a version of FlightGauge for the 10-inch tablets. I'm still working on that, but I'll show a preview of that. So here I'll just give a quick view of this is FlightMap for 7-inch tablets, and it's got the gauges, a couple of the gauges. It's got the airspeed, heading, vertical speed, altitude, and the fuel. And then I'll go ahead and load FlightGauge up on the 10-inch tablet here. You'll see it's got a slightly different layout. This is getting close to the final layout for FlightGauge. The only additions I'm going to be adding are the VR1 and VOR2 gauges are going to go in the upper right corner there, and I'll give an option to switch VOR2 to ADF or VOR2. And so that's FlightGauge in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on my website or on this video. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.